In this lesson, we'll be editing the profile picture and the profile name and displaying it on our homepage. This is going to be very similar to what we've already done with the post image, the post title and description. So what I'd recommend is that you first try to do this yourself for the profile information, and then after you've done it, you watch this video and check that everything's been done properly. Okay, so let's get going. First things first, the user will be clicking on this icon here, and then they'll go to a drop down, and here they can click on Edit Profile. So first thing we need to do is link this edit profile to the edit profile page. So let's add an action, and navigate to Edit Profile. Great, that's linked. So now let's go to Edit Profile. And in Edit Profile, let's go to a stack here. And we can add an action, which will be upload and save media, so that the user can save or can upload a picture. We set it to the local upload again. Camera roll gallery picture, it's 300 by 300. And then that's it for uploading the picture. And now we need to be able to display it here. So again, we right click, wrap this image into a condition. And the condition is, as always, a single condition where the first value is the widget state, the uploaded local file, and we want to make sure that it is set. If it is set, so if a picture has been uploaded, then we want the uploaded picture to appear. So we go here, we set the uploaded file. The widget state is the uploaded local file. Great. And then we have an else, also a circle, image. Great. And this time it will be the network. And then what we have is the user's actual picture. So the Supabase picture that's saved in Supabase. So profile picture, and again we need to add a default. So let's go and get a default picture. Here we have it. Let's open this, copy the URL at the top, go back to Flutterflow, and here in the profile picture, let's add it as a default and also as the UI builder so that we can see it here. Confirm. And that is it for the picture. Now let's set up our username. So the username should also be filled with the actual name of the user. So user row, and then we put in the name. Great. So now let's upload all this to Supabase. So let's click here, open the action flow editor, add an action, and then the first action will be a condition. Add a condition, and the condition, as always, is a single condition, which is checking if the uploaded file exists or not. So if it is set, confirm. Let's just remove this, we don't need this here. And then if it's false, let's start with a false, it's much easier. So we need to add an action, and here we update the Supabase row. So we update the row, and then the row that we're updating it's from the table users. It's not post this time. Add a filter. It's the user ID that is equal to the authenticated user's ID. And then afterwards we want to add some fields. It's just one field this time, and the field is the name of the user. And then this will be what we have in our widget in the text field name. Great. So that's updating it if no picture was uploaded. But if a picture was uploaded, then we have to do the same thing as we've done before. Save the picture to Supabase, the file in Supabase. Then check if there is already one, and if so, we need to delete it. And then finally update the row in our user table with both the name and this new picture. So let's get going. First things first, add an action, upload and save media, and then we want to save it to Supabase. The bucket name and folder name, if you look at the storage, I created profile pics as well. If you look into the policies, I created the same policies as I did for post pics. And in profile pics, you have the pics folder. So we need profile pics and pics here. So going back to Flutterflow, it's profile pics and pics. Great, and then we're getting it from the uploaded media that we have inside the widget state. Confirm, and that's great. That should save the picture to Supabase. So next part is the condition, checking if there's already a saved picture or not. So it's a single condition, and we go and check in the user row if a profile picture is set and not empty. Confirm, and if it is set, if there is already one, we need to go and delete it. So add an action, delete data, and then we want to take it from Supabase and we set it to the user row and the profile picture. Perfect. And finally, let's just copy this action here, as we want to have the same action here. Paste action. The only difference now is we also want to look at the profile pic, and we want to update this new URL with a newer URL we inserted. So the new URL is the widget state. It's the uploaded file URL. So now that's all set, we can finally redirect it at the bottom here to the home page. So navigate to home page, and that should be all set. So to quickly recap, we first of all check if we already have a picture uploaded. So if the user uploaded a picture, if they did not, then we just update the name and then go back to the home page. If they did put a picture, we go and save that picture to a file in Supabase. We go and delete any profile picture that already existed. And then we update our user tables row with both the name and the new picture, and then navigate back to the home page. One last thing that we need to do is on our home page, right now we just have a static picture and a static name. We need to link them to Supabase. For the image, we go to network, and then the network path is the user's row, and we put in the profile picture. Again, let's go to get a default picture. So let's use this, copy the URL on top, go back to Flutterflow, and in here, let's go and add the default URL and also the UI URL. Confirm, so now we have this new picture. And here underneath, in terms of the email itself, let's also update this, so it's a name. So we update it to the user's name, and then we can put as a default email gmail.com, same as we had before, and put it in the UI as well. Confirm. Great, let's test this out. So here we are, we have a picture with the name that's been updated properly. This is the default because we don't have a picture saved in a Supabase yet, so let's just go and check this out. If we go to the tables, the user table, we can see that we do have a name, which is just our email, but the profile picture is missing. So in Flutterflow here, we have just the default picture, but we have our email as name. Let's go and edit this now. So click just here, edit profile. And first of all, let's go and choose a picture. Let's just take back this picture that we used to have. And then we'll also change the name. Let's remove the last part and just call it Flutterflow tutorial. Update profile. And now we can see the picture's been updated and the name. And if we go to our Supabase, we can also see we need to refresh this. We can see that our name has been updated properly and our profile picture is there as well. And if we go to our storage, we can see that the profile picture is properly there. And that's it for this lesson.